We are back here on the Lynne Hayes-Freeland Show. One of the things I like to do every holiday season is talk about that last-minute gift giving, and we try to focus on minority entrepreneurs. Well, that is exactly what Nikki's Magic Wand is. And you know what, let's go back because you've been on the show to talk about Nikki's Magic Wand before. I have. So this is your what anniversary? How many years?
Five this year.
5 years.
Yes, 5 this year. It has been, it feels long and it feels short.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot has happened.
I was gonna say, you've done a lot in 5 years.
Well, I'm happy you said that. I feel that too. We've had some great wins in 5 years. For sure, for sure.
Absolutely. So go back for our viewers who don't know what Nikki's Magic Wand is.
Okay, so Nikki's Magic Wand is a cosmetic tool that was designed to get all of that leftover product out of small tubes and containers. So lip gloss, foundation.
And we can see that in the video, correct?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Yeah, we can see that in the video. So while you're talking about it, we'll take a look at the video as well.
Okay, wonderful. Yeah, so it gets it all out. I had something that I had purchased and just, it was only a couple weeks and I could see that it was all still in there. So it was annoying. And I just decided to invent something to get it out. So it's been a wild ride in 5 years.
And when you had this idea, did you ever see then where you are today?
I had no idea. I really didn't know what to expect, Lynn. I really felt that it was something I knew I needed. And as I started to ask around, I felt people were finishing my sentences. I would say, you know how you can't get the stuff? And they go, oh my goodness, that's so annoying. So I felt like, oh, I might be on to something. And, but I had no idea. The QVC appearances, I could not have.
I was going to say, that, I was just going to go into that because, I mean, you went from us knowing you locally to, I'll use the term, blowing up on QVC.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, 6 times now to date.
Wow.
To present on QVC, which again, beyond your wildest dreams, you don't, that's one of the goals that people are going on to, you know, the Shark Tank kind of shows, attempting to get to QVC. So the fact that I was able to land there and 6 times blows my mind.
And I should go back because we just kind of jumped in there, Nikki's Magic Wand, and folks are looking and your name is saying Nicole Navarra's Mans, and so it's all one in the same.
All one in the same.
One in the same.
I'm Nikki.
Yes, there you go. So then how do you grow from there? How do you grow from there?
That's a good question, and that is probably something that most business owners are, that's the magic question. What are we going to do next? We definitely have plans to do a longer one for items like your lotions, your shampoos, those kinds of things. But one of the things that we did in the last couple of years was add a cosmetic line, was add products, because the wand started it off. The wand was the flagship product, but always intended to have a fuller product offering, a fuller line. And so found just the right combination of glosses that I really, really wanted, with good stuff in them: argan oil, aloe vera, vitamin E and C, good stuff, and not sticky like a lot of people complain.
Okay, so like the sheen you have on your lips, that's what we're talking about. That's the oil part of it.
Yeah.
So now these are the products you have here.
Yes, this is just some of them. So this isn't all of them, but there's glosses and there are mattes, because some people like the shiny look, and then some people like the look that dries down and is less shiny but lasts all day. So we have both of those, and both have the vitamins in there, good stuff. Absolutely.
Yeah. And I mean, that's a product that every woman needs on some kind of level, whether it is just kind of like a gloss, a shine without a lot of color, or the matte finish. So you really have identified a need for us, and then once you have the lip gloss, then you need the wand.
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Lynn. Yes, and it was important because the basis of the company, really the mission, was to save product and to save money. And so that's how the wand got started, and to provide quality products. And so I'm really very proud of the glosses, because not only your wand will get everything out, but the applicator that these come with is already a little bit more effective.
I was going to say, so you took that concept into consideration in coming up with the packaging for this.
Right. Well, so these have the traditional applicator inside with kind of the terry cloth bottom, but they're longer. The foot is longer, so you can apply it a little bit better, and also you can clean these a lot better than other glosses even before you have to use your wand.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Now let's talk about, I mean, how is this distributed? Because I know, and we'll talk about your website and all of that.
Sure.
But there are some brick and mortar stores, correct, that folks can go into?
There are. So definitely for the wand, we have the wand, and they're online, of course, as you mentioned, but there are some brick and mortar stores for the wand itself. Getting the glosses out there more, brick and mortar. Right now, the glosses are available online at my website, and I got a lot of loyal local folks as well here in Pittsburgh who contact me, whether that be through Facebook, the Facebook page, or through email.
Right.
But actually, the website is I'm adding glosses more and more each day to get the full offering up there.
Okay, we're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk about that website.
Okay.
We're going to talk about that, I mean, because you do it all. I mean, you're, in addition to being the brains behind this, you do the marketing, you do it all. And we want to talk about that.
Okay.
Because that's not easy.
No.
And of course, we're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll do that. And don't forget, we're online. We're going to give you her information. We got a lot more to do, so don't go away when the Lynne Hayes-Freeland Show continues.